Hey, bear up, Master Ame. You'll be on your way shortly, huh?
Something of a shepherd, aren't you?
It can feel that way, aye. Can I help you with something?
Who governs this burr? I would like to speak with him, if I can.
Ah, the Governor Trigger. Good and fair Dane come to London 4 year back.
Trigger!
Aye, most hours of the day you can find him at the old villa, dealing with all manner in Avery.
Stow! Avgos wants his cut of the summer harvest. Shit, Carl. Huh? What's the holdup?
We're talking.
Gentlemen, the farmers of Mercia have paid their burden already. If Avgos wants more, he can petition for it.
Petition for it? Well, you can tell that old mud merchant that if he wants his apple, he can bob for it.
Belongs to Master Ame, sir.
Bob for it!
That is filthy.
Bob for it!
Is this kind of noise coming to London?
Now, we've a quiet day once in a great while. Hey, try not to kill anyone, eh?
I'll wear your face as a skull cap, Stow!
God in heaven, you fight like the devil's stolen your bread.
You give some hard knocks yourself.
Road, be a good lad and prick the names of those that pay their food tax, will you? Right then. You've some dealings with Governor Trigger, was that?
I will have dealings with any who can deliver a fair friendship with my Raven clan. If that is you?
Ah, no. Trigger's your fellow. I'm the Shire Reeve of London's westerly half. I keep things ordered and...
Shire Reeve is not a name that rides easy on the tongue.
Reeve's my title, sorry. Stow's my name.
It is good to meet you, Reeve Stow. London sits on sturdy shoulders.
To be fair, I'm not the only Reeve. There are two of us now, and the Governor to boot. We do our best in these times. Wild...
Take me to your governor, Stow. He sounds like a man worth...
Right then. Station filled, flock shepherded, and off to... And what can I call you? Humbler of thugs? Dane Hammer?
I am Eivor of the Raven clan. We have a settlement to the north, just off the River Neen.
Well, I owe you a great debt, Eivor. You're a worthy ally.
So, this is London, a city built by giants.
So they say. She's an old place, surly as they come. But there's a mystery here I quite adore. I was raised here, in fact. Learned the scriptures of Christ's apostles in Lundenwich. I was Saxon borough just past the western walls.
You're not a priest, are you?
No. No, I was raised by them. And for a penniless bastard, I turned out pretty well.
A penniless bastard, and now London's fearless Reeve.
Well, it's Trigger who saw something in me. He judges not the circumstance of my birth. His two hands, left and right, on me and a Dane-born soldier, Erke. Erke's an orphan of the last Viking horde put down in London for a season. 2 or 3 years back now, it must have been. It's through Trigger. Wait. Something's wrong.
Iron on the air. This blood is fresh.
These were good men. What's happened here? God, no. No.
It took 3 arrows to kill him. The next 12 were an insult.
O Lord, deliver these men with the light of thy countenance.
You've no need for outsiders, Stow. It's a private...
There's no cause to be leery. Eivor had my back in a brawl at Cripplegate.
You must be a real broker to hold your own against those. It's time to fetter those men, Stowe. It can't go on like...
If this one had a head, you'd be calling him Trigger, yes?
God above, the man is dead.
We'll get along well, you and me.
You must be Erke.
Erke Botel's son, yes I am.
First in the Eastborough, and a man I trust with my life.
Stowe's never been a good judge of...
Erke, this is Eivor. He came to meet with Trigger, to seal the bonds of friendship with his clan.
He would have welcomed you heartily.
Have you found anything?
I just arrived. The killers left.
I'll have a look around.
Trigger had men with him at all times. How could the killers get through?
They must have been known to him. Well enough to get close without...
This letter. Someone wanted us to see it. From Rome went an order of heretics who worshipped the relics of a time before Christ.
Erke, this was the letter he told us about. Said it contained fearful news about London.
It warns of 3 such heathens who have infiltrated London. His killers, I expect.
They must have been known to him. Well enough to get close without suspicion.
Good and holy Christ, that could be most anyone.
3 sets of footprints leave. 2 average and 1 massive.
Good and holy Christ, that could be most anyone. He governed this bird. Oh dear.
What is it?
Dirty notes from a mistress. Sorry. Mistresses. In Trigger's desk.
Ah, yes. The old man had a wandering hand. And I
didn't know. I didn't think.
He didn't want you to. It was his secret to keep.
Find anything?
Besides enough blood to repaint the city's faded bricks. No.
I can't make head or foot of all this. I just can't.
Look at us, sitting on our laurels while Eivor does all the work.
A barber surgeon's tools. Sharp and precise for easy butchery. Must have been what was used to free Trigger's head from his neck. Survey the area, student. I do not envy this man's death. Hang on. There's something in his hand. This was not Trigger's seal?
No, it looks Roman in origin. Must have been on a ladder he opened.
It must have been significant to this god for him to grasp it even in death.
Mayhaps it's what got him killed.
I think I have a clear idea of what happened here. Trigger was shot where he sat. Probably as he read the letter. One of his guards grabbed the seal and tried to escape. He didn't make it. A second killer found him first. He met his end at the noose, lifted by the bigger man. A third attacker took his eyes, then came for Trigger's head. Symbolic, maybe. Headless leader, eyeless guards. The killers were without fear. This kill was a message. Their footprints leave together, 3 sets, heading back to the courtyard. The letter mentions 3 heretics, named only by Manicus. The Leech, the Arrow, the Compass. Signed by someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of...
Poor fellow soldier.
3 names, 3 killers.
Baldersack. It could be anyone in London.
Only the people in this room, I fear.
Even that would be unwise, until we know more.
The Arrow is described as a pugnacious Dane invader. That describes too many in London.
The Leech hails from Wessex. London is home to many of them as well.
And the Compass, a Frankish captain.
Less common, but no face comes to mind.
What is this symbol here?
I recognize that from the Mithraic temple. I passed it on the way here.
This temple is in plain sight?
It's the skeletal remains of a place of worship.
Our city is overrun with cowards. We may be next to fall if we don't resolve this.
I've told you, this city answers to blood and power.
I can't leave him like this.
We'll get the church to see to it, Stone.
No. No, it's...
I understand. Only get some air from time to time. Shall we, Broga?
The gods have been murdered! To arms! Defend Trigger!
Well, now the locals have caught a whiff of this fatted mess. The temple is yours to explore.
Should the Reeves change their minds, I will have to gut them and put a puppet atop London's throne. But Stowe seems a good man. I will trust his word. Have a look, Sunan. The Temple of Mithras. Well guarded for a tangle of old ruins.
Dang! You try the other way!
You'll pay the blood price! Keep the rat guessing!
No chance! So slow.
The Arger mare running away!
The Temple of Mithras. Well guarded for a tangle of old ruins. I need to find the entrance. Jammed. Need to get on the other side. Tools for a surgeon, finely crafted. Like we found in the villa. And there's a letter here, arranging payment to a blacksmith. messages between the Leech and the Compass. Healing, gutting. The Leech is a strange one, but the Compass calls the strikes.
Damned flames!
The Compass holds sway over the others. He has ordered the Arrow to recruit archers in a market to the west. Worth a visit. I have got enough to go on for now. Erke and Stowe must see all this. I see more bloodshed in London's future. At least Synen will feast.
Die is voor een show, Jan. Asken on Platon. Die van Faith.
Ga! With Bech!
It's worth knocking on a few doors, that's all I'm saying.
Trigger wasn't killed because you want to plant a few trees and fix a few roofs in London.
Looks less like a meal for...
Hey, what? You bring good findings,
A few sheets of vellum. Notes between members of a secret society.
Order of the Ancients? Doesn't sound any bells in this head.
That would take some time to explain. But know this, that I'm in London. It seems the Compass is the head. The Arrow and the Leech...
Pet names and secret orders. What a crock. Do we know anything we can...
The Arrow is a Dane, who has seen his share of battle. His name...
I bet my knuckles he's the one sowing discord among the Danes that shelter...
If it were me, I'd hide among my ranks. Surround...
The Arrow has orders from the Compass to recruit
I know the very place.
The Compass is a mystery. He is mentioned often, but that...
Said he was Frankie's captain, did you? To find him, we'd have to mark the ships that came and went along.
Captains are a transient sort.
That may be, but would he scream if we cut off his hands?
Oh, you've a filthy mind.
You killed the Arrow and the Leech. The Leech...
We found some...
Good lord.
Let us not wait. We'll find the Arrow and... Stowe, I will catch you at the Western Market.
Count on it.
It could be the Leech is back.
God be with us, friends.